Welcome, everyone, to beautiful Annapolis, Maryland, and the picturesque Naval Academy. These folks have come together in support of the midshipmen today. And right now, we've got a good matchup, a collision between two teams in the AAC. As we'll see, the UAB Blazers taking on the Navy midshipmen. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Blazers will kick this deep to get us going. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the option play. He shreds the tackle. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback's got it on the option. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
And now a quick third down test on this opening drive of the game. Toss play. Back heads to his right. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
And they'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Touchdown, UAB. A huge special teams score. And suddenly we have a lead change on that punt return for a touchdown.
You know, sometimes the difference in a game can be the special teams. I know personally I get so caught up in studying the offense and the defense, it's easy sometimes to overlook how big of a deal field position can be, and plays like this can be to the outcome of a game. We all just got a great reminder.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. Looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. They're going to run it here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Wants to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Breaks into the clear. Good enough for first down yardage. This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. The back's got it on the pitch. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time.
Just exactly what you'd expect to see from Navy. Tough, physical running, and a first down to keep those sticks moving.
Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the back now goes in motion. They'll try the option play here. Oh, the ball comes loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
You know, I like this quarterback's ability in the option game. He just doesn't do a good job of protecting the football here. You've got to be dialed in with your fundamentals, or it can cost you at any moment.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. It tests the middle to get stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back. It's Kitna looking for his big tight end. And he can hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. We'll try to run it with the option. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Second down after that previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. It's third down for the offense.
Let's put 6 on the board, fellas.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his back. Makes the catch in space. The tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play from the very jump, and the fullback just didn't have any speed to get around anybody. Stuffed to the run perfectly.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll try and run it with the fullback. Gets the first and still running. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
How the offense tried to go play action there, but how about the big man in the middle? This defensive tackle showing you he's athletic as well. Gets to the quarterback, comes up with a big sack.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Toss play to the outside. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And here comes the punter onto the field. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. To the air, it's Kitna. It's an out route, the catch made. Breaks loose at the 45. Here he goes. Past the 10. Touchdown, Blazers. He wins the foot race to the end zone. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run the option. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds his man. It's Chapman. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, drops back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Incompletion on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. They give it to the big fullback here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense of just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! And gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. They'll give it to the back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Navy.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield. And that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Jacobs. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Dropping back. It's Kitna. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's reeled in. It's Brown. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. They feed the fullback this time. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
The big fullback's got it here. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
3rd down after that running play. And now a carry here for the fullback. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on 3rd down. You can hear the bench screaming, the crowd is screaming, watch the draw, watch the screen, watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear them say, watch the fullback. And there he just slips through for a first down.
This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. He makes the grab. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. And that's the fullback making the catch. That was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Let's go. Let's go.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The sack moves them into extreme field goal range here. Got to do something now on 2nd and long. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking to throw. It's Kitna. It's a short completion of the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. And the Blazers pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Offense tops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Offense building momentum on this drive. It's a 1st down at the 44. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. That's reeled in. It's Jacobs. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Kitna. Quick throw over the middle. He makes the grab. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. And here comes a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. That's going to wrap it up. A very interesting first half. Can't wait to see what happens in the second half. Navy will kick it off as we start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
To the air, it's Kitna. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Great patience here by the quarterback on this angle route. I think the linebackers had great depth. It looked like an easy completion. Unfortunately, the running back just drops the football and misses out on a big gain.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The receiver grabs it. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. The Blazers will bring their punt team on the field now. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Begin the drive here, set up at the 30. They'll run the option. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Second down play coming up. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Oh, Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
The UAB offense is back out on the field now. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Gonna run it. It's Jacobs. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Kitna. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick grab. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Blazers will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback still with the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Oh, my gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight, couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
And there's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in.
Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
How about that? The defense does their job on 3rd down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's 4th and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Bind the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Now they'll run it on the toss. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's the toss play. Runner gets outside. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Important second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47. Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Man, how do you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now, with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
They'll kick it away here. And he fields it at the 15. Oh, and he's got some space here. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And now the first play of this drive will set up at the 37. Keeping it on the ground here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's second down. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. Has the first down and more. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
First and 10 now. Clock running. Final minute of the quarter. Using his legs. It's Jackson. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Makes the grab. It's Brown. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Kitna. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd and goal, and now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. This will be a 37-yard attempt.
Makes it look easy.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's Chapman. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Game moves the ball to the 43. 1st down coming up. Send the back in motion. Here's the option play. That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the 1st down himself.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a 1st down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And looking for a big play here. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open.
They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. And the single back takes the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot. It's very tough to get your hands on.
Third down upcoming after that completion. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
The Blazers will have to punt this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. All right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? He keeps it on the design run. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He lets it rip. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, UAB.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for him here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wide out. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the 1st down attempt here across the middle.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And this time it's complete.
Well, as a defense, you'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short little route. You tackle him inbounds. It keeps the clock running. That's a great job by the defense.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Quarterback's got it on the option. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Oh, the defense had a chance there to keep him short of the 1st down marker, but that option, the execution of it, the pitch, just enough for a 1st down.
Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
And he throws his third interception of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Here comes the UAB offense back out there. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. Quick throw caught on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here's the second down play. Grinding away on the ground. He's past the marker and still going. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And now the running back's got it again. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
On the play. Brings up second down.
Now it's second down here.
No score deep. Green 25.
They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. Got the first down and still motoring. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution.
Well, the defense has been torn up through the air, and now the option game is starting to make its presence felt. Good read here by the quarterback to pitch it out and pick up a first.
The Blazers are in the red zone.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And that run produces a decent gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk, but they look pretty good out there today and a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. And I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.